What's good, everyone? How you guys all going? I am back. It is, I think, 8:50 on a Monday morning. The round just finished last night. I have not checked my rank or anything since lockout finished, so I've just booted up the tab on screen. I've got it up, but I haven't seen my rank or anything, so let's click on it. This is the first time I've done this on my channel, a live reaction to my rank. I think I did see my score, so before lockout lifted, but after the games finished, after the Gold Coast Brisbane game finished, I think I was on like 2,289, I think. So I guess we'll see where that puts me. I think I'll probably hold rank for the most part. I was ranked around 500th, so I'll probably hold rank, I'd imagine, but we'll see. There was a lot of carnage this week. I got affected by some of it, certainly, so let's see. Oh, wow. Oh, geez. Okay, yeah. I went up quite a bit to 227. 297 overall. Okay, got scaled down 1 point. Yeah. Oh, yeah. My round rank was quite high. Well, look, like, after the Fremantle game yesterday, I was going quite well because I had those three guys, Luke Ryan, Hayden Young, Caleb Sarong, with the captaincy on Sarong. And so after they all scored well, I was like, geez, I could get like a top 200 score for the week. But then in the Dogs Hawthorn game and the Gold Coast Brisbane game, I just had some players absolutely go badly. So we'll get into all of that. But look, we're ranked pretty decently now, so it is what it is. What was my overall score, by the way? Let me just check that. My overall score was 17,251. Okay, so we're going alright. Yeah. Where to start? I guess with the backline. Oh my gosh. This was an insane game. 197. Imagine if you captained him. That's insane. Literally insane. What a performance from Luke Ryan. Oh my gosh. Insane. And if you didn't have him, that would have killed you. Literally. Oh my gosh. Season rank number 1 now. That's insane. Sheasel, 73. You look a down game. Yeah, he's looking like he's going to play midfield now or something like that. To be honest, you really could probably trade him out and get him back for 100k less. I'm low on trades, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep him because I still think he's top 6. But if you wanted to play aggressive, you could do that. Houston, 93. Look, he hasn't gone super well for the 2 games I've got him in so far, 107.93, but we've got him for the run. He's a good player. He'll like the Hawthorn North Melbourne matchup, I'm sure. The Geelong one might be difficult, but he should be alright. Nick Martin, 122. I didn't end up getting to see any of the Saturday night games, the Melbourne, Geelong, or West Coast Essendon ones, but yeah, obviously I seen Martin scored well, so happy with that. Hayden Young, yeah, did watch this game. He kicked 2 goals in the last 3 minutes, like literally just junk time goals. Probably the scaling wise, there wouldn't have been much. So, yeah, he definitely was going to score well regardless, but I'm sure they certainly helped. Yeah, so those were 2 good goals. And yeah, 130 is a great score. First good score we've had him in for the year, since we traded him back in. And lucky to see he's overcome his injury. He was even getting tagged a bit over Sarong. So, yeah, shows how well he was playing. Roberts, look, this was the thing. We actually didn't have that good a week, like bench-wise, because we lost so many points. Like, we lost 10 points there, we lost 15 there, and we lost over Darcy. We lost another 17. So what? 17 plus 15 is 32, plus another 10 is 42. We lost 42 points on the bench. So that's a big L. That's a big L. But we still ended up doing okay for the week. Now, yeah, Roberts didn't do too well. What's his break-even? 107. Oh, jeez. I don't know what I want to do. Zach Williams has to go as well. Because even though his break-even's only 47, he's looked like he got injured. I'm not sure, though. I'll have to watch on that. Then Reed didn't play. Hopefully he comes back soon. He might come back this week. 9 to 10. Maybe next week, then. Sarong, yeah. Jeez, I was worried about this guy's game, literally. Like, after the Saturday, because a lot of my team hadn't gone well, I was just like, geez, like, I've got the captaincy on Sarong, since I knew, like, 60% of people had captained Max Gawn. Some other people have gone elsewhere, but most people had gone. And so I was like, geez, like, I'm going Sarong here. I need him to score well. And on the Sunday morning, before the game started at 1 o'clock, I was almost probably worried about his performance more than he was. I was just like, oh my gosh, so wrong. Oh, like, I hope that he scores well. Like, seriously, like, this is going to determine my round pretty much. And he played really well. There's not a lot of guys anymore that you can, like, guarantee you'll get 100% effort from every minute of every game. But Sarong is one of them. There's a few other ones, like Merritt is another one. Butters is another one. Gorn's another one. There's a few others, not just in my team, in the league. But, yeah. There's not many that you can just guarantee effort from. And Sarong is certainly one of them. So, we love that. Merritt, 121, again, didn't watch this game, but played well. I heard he kicked 3 goals, I think. So, that's actually pretty crazy. He only scored 121. Like, if you heard Zach Merritt kick 3 goals and had 29 touches, you would think that he'd score at least 140. But, it is what it is. I didn't see the game, so I can't really say. Matt Rowell, yeah, this was a real disappointing one. Just a 65. Just a 65. But, like, at the end of the day, look, he's played so well up to this point. He was averaging 131. Now it's down to 122. But he's got North Melbourne this week, so he should absolutely dominate. They were saying on the commentary that he was getting nullified at stoppages, like they were putting some time into him. Look, I didn't see a heap of that myself, but I only watched, I think, the second quarter, so I can't really say overall. I'd assume they probably would have, though, given he scored this low, but I can't necessarily say. Dagos 150, that was really good. Good to see him hitting back form. If you vice-captain him, yeah, you'd be really happy. Butters 124, yeah, played well. He just has some really bad clangs. Like, he does so well during the game. The way he makes space, where there is none, is just absolutely insane. It really is, to be honest with you. But he just has some really... Well, he's been having some really uncharacteristic clangers and stuff, which has really been handy in score. He really could have been on probably a 140 stretch here for the last few games. Well, maybe besides this one, but yeah, a lot of these could have been 140 pluses. Like you can see, this 175, like everything went his way. He didn't really have any bad clangers, and he scored insane. Really, this could have been for these other games as well, but I'm sure he'll get on like a really hot stretch. He's still been averaging well. He's still averaging over 120, so you can't say anything bad about that. Steel 112. Look, good to see he hit back, but he was only playing North Melbourne, so like I was expecting him to hit back, and score well. If you traded him, you'd probably be mad, but I guess it's only 1 week, so you gotta keep seeing how he goes. He did look injured. I must say. This was because I don't think I saw his game last week, but he did certainly look injured, and it looked like it was certainly hampering him. He didn't have his same explosiveness as he had in previous weeks. Now, this was the real killer, not just for me, for like probably pretty much everyone. I mean, look how many people have him. Well, where is it? Yeah, 53%. I think in the top 1% of coaches, it was like 86% of people had him or something like that. So it was a lot. So it wasn't too bad that he got injured because so many people had him. But if you didn't, massive leg up. And yeah, obviously, just the 5. Crazy. How do you score 5 in a game? Like, seriously, how do you score 5? But no, he got injured. So obviously we know how. He probably wasn't going to score that well anyway, to be honest. Like, I think he had the first clearance of the game, like the first kick of the game he got. But after that, he didn't get a touch for like the next 10 minutes. And then he went onto the bench. Then he came back on. Then a few minutes after that, he got injured. Then he went off. Then he didn't come back on. So he wasn't going super well. He was probably going to score around 80, I reckon. But you would think the conditions would have suited him being in the wet. But honestly, I don't know. Can't really say. D'Ambrosio, so disappointing. Literally, for a guy of this guy's caliber, 44. He was on 14 at halftime. 14. He had 11 touches and was on 14 at halftime. Like, that's almost a touch per point. That is such a bad ratio. So he had 17 for the game. So he only got, 6 touches in the second half, and he got 30 points from that. And his first 11 touches, he got 14 points from those. So disappointing. This was a last-minute switch as well. I was going to have a Graham on the ground, and then I switched him for D'Ambrosio. So if I didn't make that last-minute switch, I would have got an extra 15 points. Very disappointing. Like, seriously. Like, he really should have gotten at least a 60 in this game. At least. And he didn't change at all price-wise. But yeah, okay, anyway, Closey, 43, whatever, probably have to trade him out soon. Graham, 59, I think Graham can wait a few more weeks, but, because, yeah, he's been in some good form, so, yeah, 12 break even, so, Lazara didn't play, probably good, honestly, so he didn't drop in value with a break even of 61. Gorn, 111, yeah, I know a lot of people put the captaincy on him, and that's not too bad. 111, well, I mean, probably lower than what you would want, but yeah, anyway. Sweet, 74, so we did trade him in. We did end up getting rid of Meek, who I think scored pretty well, but it's not so much what you trade out, it's more about what you get in, you know, like you got to look at the net kind of, the net outcome, and I think overall we won. You know, even though we traded out Meek, we traded out, who was the other guy? I can't even remember who we traded out. Oh, it was Jeremy Sharp, who got like, actually Jeremy Sharp got like an 80, but he was always going to play well, because he was playing Richmond. So I think actually we probably net lost points this week, but overall, given Sweet's going to increase a lot, I think it was alright. Okay, so yeah, Sweet played alright, 74. He had a few times where he looked like he was getting injured, or like he nearly like got hurt a bit, so yeah, if he goes down, we're kind of in a difficult spot. But honestly, we only really need him for another, probably, with a negative 71 break even, went up 86k. We probably only need 2 games out of him, so hopefully he gets that, unless he gets injured in this game, but yeah, we'll see. Heaney, 109, yeah, good still. Obviously, like, I'm not expecting him to put out the 135s that he was averaging to start out the season or anything. From this point on, I expect Heaney to average around probably 105, maybe. Yeah, probably around 105, so give or take. So definitely not as high as it has been. You probably could have traded him out. You probably still can trade him out this week and get him for 100k cheaper. It probably would have been a better ploy to do last week. Especially, look at, he's got a tough run coming up. Fremantle, Carlton, even the Dogs midfield's pretty difficult, so you honestly could do that, but again, I'm kind of low on trades with only 22, so I'm not going to do that. Flanders playing well, yeah, you've got to get him in if you don't. Reed, 59, yeah, look, it's like, geez, he's gone past Tom Powell in price, oh my gosh. Yeah, whatever. I heard he didn't do too much again, didn't watch this game, but yeah. Tom Powell, 72, yeah. Look, he was getting a lot more midfield time. He's kicked goals the past 2 weeks as well, so that's certainly helped his score. But it was just his disposal efficiency, like, absolutely insipid. Like, seriously. Just the amount of times his kicks got smothered and stuff, just... You would think you'd be able to just get, like, a long kick down the line. Like, when you're not in the best of form, just take the percentage play. Don't try to, like, absolutely kick the leather off the ball or whatever. Just do the percentage play. Kick it down the line. It's not that difficult. Like, that's the thing. I think there's guys that you want to, like... I want to get in guys that I can trust, you know? Like, I feel like there's some guys... A lot of guys in my team, to be honest, that I trade in, and I'm just like, I can't trust them. I can't trust them to play well if I'm not watching. You know, like, I feel like I've got to be watching them to, like, cheer them on, like, oh, yes, good kick, you know, good efficiency, you know, kicking it down the line, long kick to a contest, that's good. Like, I feel like I've got to be watching them. I can't trust them to not watch a game, because then they're not going to score well. I want to get in guys that I can trust. Darcy Wilson, he's been one of those guys. Absolutely sensational the past few weeks. 126, 88 last week, 69 the week before, it's not even too bad. It's been really good. He's been really good. We can certainly keep him for quite a while longer now. You'd be filthy if you traded him out early. You really would be. Minus 25 break even now. Let's see how many people traded him out earlier. Oh, if this loads. It's not loading. We'll get it up again. Yeah, look, some people did trade him out. 68%. He's down to 64% now. He's going to get up. Probably, maybe 450k he's going to get up to be honest with you. With a negative 25 break even. So, yeah, look, we're going to still get him in. And he's only got Hawthorn this week, so even the Hawthorn won. But, yeah, Dogs. Sam Darcy did okay. Probably can trade him out if you want. But, I mean, Richmond this week, so probably keep him. They don't have too many good key defenders. Garcia, Hugo went okay, and Riley Garcia. I actually think Riley Garcia is a good in. As long as he doesn't get subbed or anything, I think he'll play well. But, yeah, because, like, I don't really have, like, any queries on his ability. Like, he's a good player. You can see that from watching him. You can see it, you know. I think he'll probably get up to around maybe close to 300k, if not 300k. I can certainly see that. They don't have him getting up to 300. Oh, but they've got low projected. Like, he hasn't scored below 64 so far. And you got Richmond this week. So, hopefully he can go well. But yeah, I did trade him in, 2 weeks ago now, because I got him sweet last week. So that's the team. Again, I'm out of boosts, so that's a difficult thing. I guess it really just depends on the Tom Green injury length. You know, how long is he going to be out for? I want to hold. I do want to hold. Because it's a long season at the end of the day, and so many people have been sideways trading. Like, as you can see so far, a lot of people sideways traded Steele. Didn't work out too well for them. You know, a lot of people sideways traded Green, you know, the week before that. Didn't work out too well for them. Imagine if you traded Green to, Zorko last week, and then Zorko scored 50, so you sideways traded him to, like, someone else. And Zorko just put up 150 this week. So, it's like, you can't be too reactionary. You really can't. The only reason you would trade out a premium is for an injury, or if they have a massive role change. Those are probably the only two reasons. So, look, I'm not sure how long Tom Green's out for. If it's less than 3 weeks, I want to hold, though. But we'll see. We will see. Look, the two guys I do want to trade out this week is Williams and it's D'Ambrosio. So, I want to get these two out. And I want to get Bont, but I don't have enough cash for Bont, which is the difficult thing. I don't have enough cash for him, but he's playing Richmond this week. So, he's almost a must-have for this week, to be honest. Where is Tuke Miller? Yeah, Tuke Miller's a get as well. I want Tuke Miller. I want these two to finish off my midfield. Tuke Miller and Marcus Bontempelli. So, that's who we're going to try to get. I think he's been pretty good, for the most part. Maybe beating up on a few teams, but... yeah, look, anyway. We want those two, so... it's get Bont, you know. I think... who's got the lower break-even out of them? Out of D'Ambrosio and Williams. Oh, D'Ambrosio got a 94 break-even. Okay. Well, Williams might not even play this week, so we may as well just hold him. And go Green. And then we'll just go... yeah, we'll go Bont. And then 284k in the bank. We'll just downgrade still. Bruce Revel, he actually looked alright. I don't know about his job security, though. Sullivan, as a sub, he played well, but... I'd want to give him another week before I look at him. They're trading him in. Simpson didn't play well in this game. Yeah, you'd be filthy with Nat Fife as well, getting subbed. But, to be honest, like... at the end of the day, you always knew that was a risk. Like, that was inherent in it. That was one of the reasons why I didn't start it. Because I knew he was going to get subbed on or off. You know, he would be the sub going into the game, or he might get subbed off. So, really, like... you can't be too mad at it, because you knew that was a risk. Like, you knew it. Like, it's not like it was unforeseen. Like, you knew it. You knew it, you know? You knew that they would do it, especially against the weaker teams. Like, you knew it. It's not like you didn't. Same as Elliot Yeo getting injured. Look, he got 80, and he probably would have scored again 140 or something. He was going so well, looking at his time on ground for that 80, but... yeah, again, groin injury, soft tissue, like you knew it was a risk. You can't be too mad at those ones. The ones you can be mad at is like the Green one, you know, because that was a bit more unforeseen. Or, I can't think of who else, but yeah, like the ones with the inherent risk, like you knew it. Like I would have started Elliot Yeo, but it was always the injury risk, you know, like I knew that. You guys knew that, you know. Let's see. Who do we want to get here? I'm not sure. Jai Clark scored well. I did not see that game, but yeah. David Swall is a really interesting one. Wow. 167k, but he's subbed so often. What's his break even? 51. And there's only a 1% chance of getting that. That's insane. I guess he's just washed at this point. A 7 and an 8 because he's been subbed. That's insane. You honestly could do that. I would want him to probably drop a bit more. Oh, if you had Rodgers on field, you'd be filthy. Oh my gosh. I don't get why people traded him in. Well, I get why, but... yeah, I don't know. Dan Canton, I'd probably look to pass. Didn't look super good and got subbed off. So, at 175k, I'll probably pass. So, who else is there? Not a heap. We're not going to go like, yeah, we'll just go someone cheap here. I probably want to get Sullivan next week, so if it's not him, I don't know. Do we go a week early on Sullivan? Probably not. Let's see. There's no one really. if we put Garcia in the midfield, is there anyone on the forward line? Castledy actually played well. Yeah, we might look to get him in, to be honest with you. Yeah. Anyone else? Not a ton of them. Charlie Clark played, yeah. Corey Warner's injured. Oh, wow. Patrick Voss. Yeah, okay. No one really. So, okay, not Garcia. If we go, say, if we look at someone in the back line, who's been playing here? Anyone? Look, Riley Hardiman's played 2 games. He's actually looked okay as well, but I'd rather avoid, to be honest with you. So, yeah, we won't go there. And anyone else? Not really. Yeah, not really. So, I don't really know who I want to get in for my rookie. I can't do that, can I? Because I don't have the money. If I just go, yeah, I'm down 64k. Yeah. Look, people are going like Darcy Parish and stuff instead of for like Bont. I'll work out the rookie later, but I'm gonna get Bont in this week. That's what it's gonna be. I'll work out who it is later, but it's gonna be Bont. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the combination is, but it's gonna be Bont. So he looks like he's on a hot streak. He went up 9k, which is kind of tough, but it's not too bad. You know, we're still getting him for over 100k cheaper than what his starting price was. Tim English looks in good form as well. We'll probably get him after Jordan's week goes up in price. Yeah, Josh Dunkley looks in good form. would probably rather Tuke Miller though over him. And then anyone else here? Look, people are saying like Rory Laird, but I'd probably pass. Just the midfield is kind of weird, the Adelaide midfield, so I'd pass. Goulden looks like a pass. McGovern's been playing well, but probably pass. Again, soft tissue and everything. Whitfield, yeah, 50, that hurts. Jackson, that hurts. Again, like, we can look at Jackson. We can look at getting Jackson in now. In probably maybe another, like, 3 rounds or something. And he can just give us 80s. And I'm, like, happy with that. I know Sean Darcy got subbed off. I don't know if he was injured or something. Or there was just, like, precautionary. I'm not sure. But, like, we can look at getting Jackson back in. And that would be, like, such a good move, you know. Rosie, this isn't working anymore. I'm trying to press on it to see their thing, but that's not working. Okay, anyway, Rosie, yeah, 50. That was tough. Injured now. Yeah, Jake Waterman. My gosh, he's been playing well. Yeah, gone up 170k. That's insane. Bailey Dale. Yeah, he's been a really good pick as well if you went with him. But I don't know if he's top 6 still from this point on, say. I know he had that 170. Oh, jeez, Dylan Moore played well. I did not realise he played that well. And he's 521 now. Oh, jeez. Yeah, jeez. Okay, anyone else? I don't really know who else. Jake Saligo was down there, who's been playing well. Isaac Rankin's also played well. He's one to look at for the forward line. There is options for the forward line. It's not like there's not. They're just not that good, most of them. Jack Caldwell, 58. I know people went him, or were considering him. I probably wouldn't, but yeah, anyway, we're going to get Bont in this week. I'm not sure for who. If it's Green, if it's more than 3 weeks for Green, his injury, he's out. If it's less, I'll probably hold and try to trade in someone else. Otherwise, we might go Roberts, to be honest. We might just trade Roberts for Bont. We may as well. If we traded Bont and D'Ambrosio, yeah, we might do this. I'm not completely sure. We might do that, and then I am actually looking at Jaden Short for next week. 384k. I think he's still got that. Oh, this isn't loading. Why isn't that loading? Oh no, it is. 89 break even. Okay. I'm looking at Jaden Short for next week. He scored 115 this week. This stuff isn't loading. That's deplorable. It really is. But anyway. Yeah. I'm looking at Jaden Short for next week. It's definitely going to be Bont this week. Maybe Miller. Maybe Miller next week. I'm not sure. But We'll see. We'll see what we can work out. Yeah, this isn't loading. So, oh my gosh, it was just loading and I pressed refresh. Okay, here it is. Yeah, maybe Short next week. Maybe Miller next week. Who knows? But it'll be Bont this week, definitely. Maybe for Robertson, D'Ambrosio. Maybe Green. Not too sure. Anyway, so captaincy-wise this week, once we got Bont in, we'll certainly look at Bont as a captaincy option. Marlon Pickett could go to him because he was going to Hayden Young. But Bont's such a difficult matchup to tag. I was literally thinking that though, like, Hawthorn was about to lose that game. If you have a tagger, use him. Like, Finn McGuinness is literally in the team. It's not like he wasn't on the ground. You know, it's not like he was subbed off or something. He was in the team. He was in the 22. He was literally around the ball, around the stoppages. If you have a tagger, use him. Like, it's not rocket science. He was just, like, playing by himself as well. It's like a loose man. Why would Finn McGuinness be playing as a loose man? That's not his specialty. His specialty is tagging. Why not use him as a tagger against the league's best player? It was just insane, absolutely insane. Like Hawthorn, they played well, but Sam Mitchell did not coach well in that game. I must say, his coaching wasn't that good. I think the Sicily move forward was good, but besides that, he didn't coach that well. Okay, anyway, captains for this week. Who's playing Richmond? Yeah, Bont. So probably captaincy Bont. Dacos will probably be good. Sarong against Sydney, probably avoid, because they're a tough matchup. Merritt, who's he got? GWS, tough matchup. Ryan, yeah, against them as well. Sheasel, Houston, Martin, Rail. Rail against North, that's a good matchup. That's a really good matchup. Imagine Rail against Tom Powell. Like, he'd eat him alive. Oh my gosh. Tom Powell can't get a contested ball to save himself. Zach Butters, probably not against Geelong. Jack Steele against Hawthorn could be good, but still maybe a little bit injured. Gorn, who's he got? He's got DeConning and Pittonet, who scored a 180 against in the preseason. That could be good, to be honest. That could be really good. Heaney. Okay, Heaney against Fremantle. Probably not. Flanders against North Melbourne could be good. Probably not, though, for a captaincy. I think I'll probably go... Oh, there's a few good ones. I think Merritt. No, not Merritt. I think Raul, Dacos, Gorn, and Bontempelli are all four really good options. So I think if you go two of any of them, you can't really lose. So I'm expecting big scores from all of those four. Maybe we'll go... We might go... I don't know. Gorn. The thing is, you want to get someone that's going to be on the winning team, because there's always so much scaling going towards the winning team. So, yeah, Carlton's going to be hungry after their loss, and Melbourne just won. So, we might not go Gorn for vice captain. Instead, we might go... Gold Coast should be hungry for a win. We might go Raul into Bontempelli, I think. Yeah. Well, who can we loop? Oh, okay, we'll have Livingston this week. That was a difficulty. I wanted to go Gorn into Sarong, but we couldn't loop him. So we actually, I don't know if you guys saw, but we actually had the vice captaincy on Tom Green. Yeah, luckily it wasn't the captaincy. That would have been absolutely, yeah, that would have been crazy. Luckily it wasn't the captaincy we had in him. It was just a vice captaincy, and luckily Sarong scored well. But yeah, we might go Rail into Bontempelli. Or we might go Bont into Dacos. I probably want to do Bont into Dacos, to be honest, because Dacos looks like he's in some good form now. So that's probably what we'll do. It'll probably be a vice Dacos and then captaincy on Bontempelli once we trade him in. Who am I trading him in for? Again, probably it's a combination of Williams, Roberts, D'Ambrosio, Green. Two of those four will go, I'd imagine. Not sure who as of yet, but it'll be two of those four. So anyway, thank you guys all so much for watching. How are you guys going, teams-wise? And in life, tell me how you're going, I guess. But yeah, hopefully you guys are all going well. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.